Welcome to the Wolf's Den, members of the Wolf Pack. It's your boy Greiwolph, back again with another episode of Mass Effect Andromeda. Alright, we left off, we respect our whole character and we re-imaged them. So this is the new Greiwolph now, you know what I mean? Looks way better in my opinion, you know what I mean? It looks good. You look good, brother. You look good. So we're full bionic now, or full adept now and stuff. So what we're gonna do now is finish up what we've been looking for. Like we still got two freaking
Don't
and there he is.
too much trouble.
We gotta
Lucia.
talk to Dak and talk to fucking PB.
Cash, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
You know what? I'm gonna poke him a little bit.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble is what we do.
I like the way you think, kid.
Someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tam. Damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Ain't you getting him no heart stuff?
Your people had to know what it'd be like when you left the Nexus.
We did, but there weren't a lot of options. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Krogan could have made a real difference on the Nexus.
Staying under those conditions would have just resulted in another mutiny.
I don't know why I said that.
We
I
have a
wasn't
much
thinking.
better shot at something
I really
good
thought
out
that
here.
that was
Can't argue with that.
talking about the Nexus. Like we could use you on the Nexus, not freaking I mean, we could use you on the Tempest, basically, not the Nexus. I read it as Nexus and thought about it as Tempest. And I definitely shouldn't have said that because that nigga don't want to be there on the Nexus, and they did get. I guess they did get treated stupid. But Krogan always, not to sound freaking racist or so to say here, but Krogan always do bring it on themselves. They got a very brash personalities, basically, and they bring fucking
Right. You mean
this nonsense on
Spender,
themselves
Colonial
by being
Affairs,
dickheads.
the ass in assistant director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's had it out for cash ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tam came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Cash is alone on that station now.
You think someone might try to hurt Cash?
More like she airlocks Spender. Or he tries to stab her in the back, and then she airlocks him. Dan wouldn't listen to me when I told him Spender had a part in the mutiny. I had no proof.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station without Spender messing things up. Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
I don't know who the ham sandwich spender is, but we'll figure it out.
What's it like to have Cash as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Did Lexi brief you on SAM and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah, you want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Why do you say that?
I've seen what bots can do when they turn on their creators. Been in some of those fights. There's a
That's
reason
true.
that kind of research was outlawed.
Yeah. I was dismissed from the Alliance when news of what my dad was researching got out.
No shit. Ruined the writer name, I'll bet.
Almost. I'm not thrilled about it myself, but it is what it is.
Just make sure it can't unshackle itself. There'll be hell to pay if that happens.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
Definitely combat experience.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now. Centuries. Shit, well over 1,000 years. Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
Why did you and Vetra meet?
Oh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you
Damn,
get.
facial
Anyway,
expression.
I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for cash right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up.
I wonder if the
Got an
Krogan are
easy
small.
setup going. Self-sustainable. It works.
Small
Even
and
some
not short
farming.
in height, small, but
Farming?
small in
Krogan
stature.
farm?
Food's
Almost
food.
like a Turian.
Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of corkrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
So that's a war story.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pyjak scratch its butt?
Anything about the Ket? Or combat in general?
Oh yes.
Well,
Yeah.
common cat are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like the ghost up behind you when you least expect it. Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
All right, let's see what else you got.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Destined are annoying. Quick. Got some crazy mist that hides them from view. They're friends, too. Take a Destined down, and that mist goes away. Makes them a prime target, if you ask me. Perfect for grenade practice.
Okay, what else you got?
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
There's just something wrong about the kid. The absolute single-mindedness.
All right, I mean, see, you have nothing else. All right, talk to you later.
We can talk more later.
I know one of the
Sure.
things I do want to unlock.
Hey, one last thing.
Wait,
Yeah?
I don't love being called kid.
I'll try to stop doing that. Can't promise I won't slip up, though.
a very passive aggressive way of saying it. But anyways, one of the skills I do want to unlock is the freaking wait, this is my run. The skill that lets me basically shoot off grenades in a way. It's got homing grenades on it. I think it's a tech skill or something. It's called Barrage or some nonsense like that. Okay. Lost people. Knowledge. Sam, whatever. Okay. Mm-hmm. 12 leads. Okay, cool. Vault. Okay. Okay. What the? Why, Drake? What do I care about? Okay, it's a lot. Yoga. Sure, right. Okay. So that's why that just got unlocked. Alright, we're gonna do these interviews too. I need to go do those.
Hello, Ryder. EOS has been a lesson in contrast. Alec Ryder rarely endured doubt. His accomplishments were taken for granted. But you succeeded on EOS, despite doubt and fear. Emotionally, the difference is like catching a ball versus catching a star. You have grown as a result, and so have I.
Okay.
So if we're going to work together, you might notice I like to joke around sometimes. Lighten things up. How's your sense of humor, Sam?
Alec Ryder encouraged me to develop this skill.
Humor's not a skill, it's... Okay, try telling me a joke.
A neutron enters a bar and asks, "How much is a drink?" The bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
I can see why Dad told you to keep working on your humor.
Hmm.
Is it confusing to be in multiple places, talking to different people?
My awareness can be partitioned, so I can give you the same attention as, say, a SAM node technician. In the field, you are my primary focus, and all other requests are queued. In the vernacular, you have my undivided attention.
Sam, any more information on the memory trigger we found?
The memory blocks are still in place. If you continue searching for more triggers, they may unlock.
Are you still on the Hyperion?
Yes, this terminal provides a direct link to my servers in SAM node on the Ark. I can maintain a presence on the Tempest via quantum entanglement communication.
What?
Let's say, hypothetically, I was out sick the day they taught quantum... embezzlement communism.
Via entangled subatomic particles, it's possible to conduct secure and instantaneous communication across great distances. It ensures I
Okay,
remain
you see
in
the
touch with you and the
you see the
Pathfinder
Tempest in
team
the
at all
background, right?
times.
I picked up another ship, another toy ship somewhere. I don't know where it's at.
What was Dad's take on me and Sarah?
He believed your family trials brought you closer together, and hoped that would endure. It appears that hope was well-founded.
I don't know where my sister is. I don't think I get
Thanks,
to.
Sam.
I don't
Nothing
think I
more.
get to play with her ever. Okay, there it is. That's a little ship. No, I picked up another big ship. I could have sworn. Should be a training thing. Let's me train. That'd be dope. Pretty sure I didn't pick up any other costumes, so. Yeah, we're gonna go with this fatigue pattern. You know that I could use somebody. So that's on the Nexus. Let's go to the interviews. The Path of the Hero. think all of this is on the Nexus as well, so which is not even gonna matter. I can't go down any further. You can't go down more in the ship. I'm already down in the ship. It's impossible for me to go down more. So stop telling me that. Let's go up. Let's go to the Nexus. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I haven't found PB yet. Let me find one.
You're setting
There
up
she
here,
is.
huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Should I consider you a
PB.
temporary addition?
I might not keep
Everything's
PB with
temporary.
me
I get it.
because of the
You want to
fact
know who's on your
of her
ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick.
skills as a bionic is not what I thought it was
Sure.
going to be.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, Ryder. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field, while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Tackling complete strangers in the Milky Way wasn't doing it for you?
I think tackling you anywhere would be fun. Did I say that out loud? Life won't be boring with you around. I may never yawn again.
This fool. First of all, I like me some sleep too. I don't get
You
a lot of
left
it, but it's
everything and
good.
everyone you knew because you were bored?
No, I came with someone I knew. Then she got bored with me. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
There's one thing you should know about me.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes, I'm #1! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again, I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned. Which you're gonna love, by the way. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Even in the civilian world,
Remtech, huh?
something you
You
can't
got it.
escape. Military complexes that, supply us shit.
Okay, PB, let's ask you some personal questions now. Let's probe that ass, girl. Come here, probing.
You again. Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin?
What drew you to the Remnant?
Are you kidding? It's evidence of a sophisticated species no one knows
I need to
anything
go,
about. It doesn't get more
I need to
intriguing
go to my
than
kitchen
that.
right quick. I
There's
was
so
cooking
much
some
to
sweet
discover.
potatoes.
I want to be the first to
I
figure
was
them
letting them
out.
cool down a little
And the
bit.
tech,
gotta
it's on a
package them
different
up,
scale.
put them away
If we
for my
can
meal prep.
appropriate it, who knows what advances we'll make.
So I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Let's continue on.
You really won't tell me what you're working on.
That's right. Next question.
Damn, like that. It's probably gonna be part of her little quest line.
What was it like for you on the Nexus?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be woken up yet. A resourceful accomplice finagled my early thaw. So I kind of lived off the grid. Snuck around, bullshitted my way onto excursions off station. After I found my first remnant ruin, I started,
I'm gonna have to
borrowing
find space.
shuttles. After that, I didn't spend much time on the Nexus. I even missed most of the revolt.
What does someone have to do to get you to flirt with them?
Not much at all. But I get a little extra jolt when I'm matched wink for wink. So just be yourself and the flirts will flow.
You mentioned you came to Andromeda with someone?
Nothing gets by you. Guess that's why you're the Pathfinder. Just a friend.
I was
The one who woke me up early. But now she's not even that. It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements. Don't you think?
A certain independence might be helpful. Yeah.
Exactly. I don't want anything holding me back.
So how do you like the team?
Interesting bunch. I get a good feeling from Petra. Not your typical military-minded Turian. Liam seems a lively one.
So she wasn't.
I expect he'll surprise me. Drek is, well, old. Wonder if he can still learn new tricks.
What about...
Gil's max of complication. Might take some unraveling. Callow and Subi seem busy. I hope they aren't all work, work, work. Who's left?
Well, there's...
Oh, right, Cora. What's her deal? Is she as prim and proper as she comes across?
Oh, is it my turn to talk?
Sorry. Yeah, I should work on my motor.
You might find that people reveal themselves more freely if you give them a chance. Cora included.
Really good advice.
There's also Lexi, our doctor. She's an Asari.
Oh, I'll get around to her. All in all, seems like a decent bunch.
You're off the hook, BB. Good luck with your project.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
Alright, so I found all the crew members and talked to them. There's still one more crew member that I do not have. Because there's actually an achievement. Okay. Yo, there we go. Check my loadout. Definitely in there. Thought this was another escape pod, but it was not. I thought let me push triangle down there. Alright, let's change my loadout. That's what I gotta do too. I gotta buy the extra holsters for this. Because I'm pretty sure if it's like the other Mass Effects or whatever, and Mass Effect 1, once you beat the game, you can start a new game plus basically. And everything carries over, level and stuff included, I believe. Not 100 on that. Well, it's just skill should carry over, I believe. I don't know. We'll see. If anything, I'll have to start a whole new game, which you shouldn't do. I'm pretty sure that stuff does carry over, because that's how you unlock the harder difficulties or whatever. So it'll carry over, and then I'll go down a different profile. Is what I want to be doing. But anyways, let's go ahead and change this. I can put a rifle. I'm pretty sure I can put a rifle on. We'll see how much it changes me in weight-wise. Let's do it. Clip is good. Next thing is good. Accuracy is pretty small. try this out. Negative 10 on my recharge because of that. How much does it? 25. All the rifles weigh 25. The shotguns are stupid heavy, so we definitely gonna bring my recharge rate down. Or I can put another pistol on. So I do have the Hornet as my submachine gun, so I really don't need the rifle because of that. I think I'm gonna put this pistol on, and I could still go with this pistol because I still have 100% recharge rate, even with this pistol on. And like I said, you can't get above 100% on this game. We're gonna go with this. Aware that it was on something else. Now I'm taking it off. That's something else. Melee damage, pistol stability. Why would it bring the pistol stability down though? Because you added more melee damage to it. Like you had, I guess because it's a little heavier. So, I mean, that would be the only excuse I can give it. It's heavier, so that's why it brings it down. Loadout's been changed. Next step, the Nexus. Goddamn, more emails and stuff. Okay. I already got these. I thought it was gonna be some new emails somehow. Suvi, what you got for me?
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it?
Probably gonna change my
Not
beard
just
too. Probably get the full
like
beard.
the
Man, I wish they would have did more to this beard
just
and
all
stuff.
of it. So
BioWare.
alien.
What the fuck,
A constant
BioWare?
reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
BioWare just now I'm really thinking about it. You kind of disappointed me.
You mean
it's
God?
the reason why it's really
I believe in a
disappointing
higher power.
is because the other Mass Effects was good, and then not even that, Dragon Age Inquisition was good, and Dragon Age Inquisition definitely had its fault. First of all, it had its faults, but graphics wise and stuff compared to this, Dragon Age Inquisition was better, and that it wasn't messed up like this. Scientific science brings me closer to something greater than myself. Whatever.
There's something about coming face to face with something wondrous that makes you want to believe.
I do believe there is a higher
It's
power.
wonderful to meet someone who
I believe there's something out there.
understands.
I don't know.
I've had to
Anything's a higher
justify
power.
myself so often, as if having faith in the divine invalidated
I'm not bound to
the right
one
scientist.
God, though.
As if the sacred could be diminished by the search for
I
truth.
definitely don't think we should be criticizing other people based on their beliefs either. But whatever. That's people. That's life.
It's good to have different voices on my team. I like that.
Excellent. Oh, speaking of the team, I should update the folks back in the Nexus with the latest reports. We'll talk later.
Let's see what else you got.
I saw pictures of the vault. Astounding how big it is. And how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger? What's all that space for?
Parties.
Wild remnant parties. What else would you use it for?
Well, that's a thought. You don't really think they... Oh, joking. I see. Good one.
I knew she was gonna be stiff about it.
When did you start believing in a god?
My parents were both scientists. My home was ruled by rationality. So when I became a teenager, let's just say that while other kids found Italian music, I found God.
But your work as a scientist.
Convinced me even more, especially when I got into molecular biology, physics. The patterns I kept seeing over and over again, they were like an artist's watermarks. God, to me, is an artist. An inventor, not someone checking to see if I brush my teeth.
What do you know about the Scourge?
We established that it's artificial. Someone put it there. Or they did something that caused its creation. We don't know why. That's still a mystery.
I take it you work closely with the Nexus science team?
I tried to keep in contact with them. We discuss anything and everything we discover out here. After all, many brains are better than one, and Dr. Aridana is worth 2 or 3 at least. I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of.
I'm still fuzzy about how we managed to see Andromeda all the way from home.
It confused me too. I mean, the light lag would have made any data 2 million years out of date. So I asked Dr. Aridana, and she told me, well, it wasn't our tech that did it. It was the Geths.
You're kidding. Those killer robots we had in the Milky Way?
Those exact ones. The initiative obtained data from an array in deep space. A Geth construct. According to Aridana, the Geth rebuilt a mass relay and turned the approach corridor into an FTL sensor.
A what now?
It operated like a telescope, just faster than light. It provided much more up-to-date info. We don't know why the Geth were interested in observing beyond the galaxy, though. Maybe we'll never know.
Okay. Did Dad know?
How did the Initiative even get its hands on Geth knowledge? They're isolationist and hostile.
I don't know, Ryder. Maybe I don't want to know.
What do you know about the Remnant's terraforming network?
From what I can tell, the vault is designed to adjust almost everything about a planet. Climate, pH of the soil, atmosphere composition. There's even evidence that it can propagate life. If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these worlds into perfect habitats.
Alright.
I should get back to things.
That's
Sounds
something about
good.
the killer, whatever his name is. The Solarian. I like the Solarians, and I remember the Solarian from the freaking, the third one. He was pretty cool.
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our vector?
That's probably smart.
Nah, nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
You mentioned something about helping design the Tempest?
Test pilot, mostly. Plunging through the Nemean abyss was almost a preparation for the Scourge. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
Big step for one ship. Yeah, probably.
I get it. Like leaving a good story half finished.
The team liked that one of us was going. It felt right, after all we went through. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
There we go. Maybe we're on a Solarian.
Did you hear anything about the Ark back in the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
Ooh, you actually need your own kind. I don't think he likes Tan, but we're gonna say it anyways.
Cheer up, Callow. We'll always have Director Tan.
That snide little bureaucrat? All the more reason to find the others. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed
Those
after we
black
lost your
cow
father.
eyes, man.
We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time.
I think freaking
What can I do for you?
now hear me out, BioWare. If somebody happens to watch this video, probably never will. I'm not even getting enough views. They get like 0 views anyways, but either way, I'm doing it because I like it. But I believe they should make in Mass Effect, like this Mass Effect Andromeda one, which basically like is a spin-off. It's kind of Mass Effect freaking 4, but it's not Mass Effect 4. It's a spin-off. It kind of is Mass Effect 4. They could have done more of a spin-off, like Rogue One, like Star Wars Rogue One or whatever, like that. That you wouldn't even know has anything to deal with the main storyline or whatever. Like this kind of feels like it is part of the main storyline because this is a before thing. But either way, they do a spin-off, and in that spin-off, you should be able to create your character and not be a human. Maybe I don't want to play as a fucking human. I only can play as other characters doing multiplayer. Maybe I want to play as a different species doing the whole gameplay, and I feel like they should do that. I mean, I know y'all have the capability of doing or writing something like that in the storyline. So, we'll see. Alright, let's go.
If you helped to build the Tempest, you must know plenty about her.
Just about everything. By memory. It was quite the effort to get her working. The initiative needed absolutely up-to-date technology, which we all had to coordinate, and some of it was rather tricky to acquire.
Acquire?
Buy. Legally and above board, of course. Yes. Sadly, the other Pathfinder vessels were lost when the Scourge hit the Nexus. The Tempest is truly unique.
Okay. Tell me about the Solarians.
I haven't actually met many Solarians.
Careful. Depending who you ask, we're conniving spies, genius researchers, or meddling scientists. We have to pack a lot of living into 40-odd years. Everything gets accelerated. Lines blur. I just hope we don't repeat our old mistakes out here.
Ooh, you know who? I can't remember his name. He wound up dying. It was the second game, and then he came to the third game. But the green dude.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
That was an assassin
Well,
that prayed for people and stuff.
I can't talk about Subi. She's sitting right there.
I'm not listening. You can say whatever you like.
Oh no, I'm not falling for that again.
Again, he already failed once, then.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I'll admit it. Gil's rather irritating. He insists on redesigning systems rather than maintaining them.
He likes to do things his way.
That doesn't make it the right way.
You
I
know,
didn't mean to do that.
I haven't actually met many Solarians.
I didn't mean to do that.
Careful. Depending who you ask, we're conniving spies, genius researchers, or meddling scientists. We have to pack a lot of living into 40-odd years. Everything gets accelerated. Lines blur. I just hope we don't repeat our old mistakes out here.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Liam's quite fun. Not many humans have that kind of energy. I probably shouldn't have told him there are secret compartments in the armory, though. He's been looking all day.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Dr. Tapero seems nice, if quiet. It must be very different here, compared to the Hyperion. Fewer people in stasis shock.
Let's keep it that way.
Oof.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Given Drax's history with Solarians, it's probably better I just stay out of his way. Too bad. That grunion roast he makes smells delicious.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I like PB.
Pretty sure Dak is the oldest
But I
we
really
have
hope
here.
she doesn't lean on the escape pod's manual release by accident.
Is that easy to do?
It's an escape pod. If it's difficult to use, you're doing it wrong.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Vetra's very kind. She actually got hold of some dried seaweed snacks for me. Said I needed feeding up.
Skinny. That's a little skinny thing.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I don't talk to Cora much. She always seems so busy. There are things I'd like to ask her about your father, but it never seems like a good time.
Who else is left?
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
No. If I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
Okay. There is one more crewmate to get, like I said, because there's a total of 6. And I think we got 5 right
I'll
now.
let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Alright. Let's kick it now, since we did all of that. These controls, I feel so stiff. Everything feels so stiff. Yeah, I still need to go back and what's that thing it's called? I can't remember what it's called right now. Oh, find the rest of the dead people. I got a feeling they're somewhere around, like one of those dead people is probably inside that place I can't go right now. I guarantee it. Inside the what am I gonna say? The research place, the research center development thing. Yeah, you see the that chick's research lab that she found, whatever. It's probably a dead person in there. Can't talk right now. I can't even think for real. Now, I don't believe there is anything else to see or to go back to, or whatever. I'm trying to see something like that, but we're just gonna jump over real quick just to make sure. Alright, let's get out of here, man. Let's go back to the Nexus. So I haven't unlocked any other stars. I can see other stars and stuff up here. I don't know how big this game gets with it, but yeah. There's a few missions on the Nexus we gotta take care of. Gotta talk to Addison, gotta talk to Director Tan, gotta talk to that dude that wanted to kill his partner, gotta talk to Carrie, the freaking journalist.
Familiar territory.
So,
The
yeah.
Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all.
Nexus have been here for months.
Anomaly detected.
Anomaly detected. Let's get this anomaly. Boom!
Probe away.
Deploy that probe.
Anomaly found.
Element 0. Let's go check it out. Let's get to it, okay? Motherfucker, that's a star, basically. That's all you get from a whole star? Just 32 pieces of element 0? Whatever. You little booze, your stingy ass. Let's go to this mine haunt. Scale up. Ooh, it has a moon. No anomaly. That moon. Nice details. Exit out. Next. H599. Because we ain't got time to name planets. We just give them numbers and whatnot.
Anomaly on sensors.
Oh, we got us an anomaly. Oh, it's that little satellite. It's that satellite.
Probe away. Detecting what's left of a ship.
Oh, it's a ship. It's actually a dope looking ship. Alright, let's well, guess we're doing you. Turn it back on auto. Wreckage. Got a couple things. Yeah, it's actually a dope looking shit. That's the other thing too. Kingdom Hearts. It's like they should do it like Kingdom Hearts 2. Not Kingdom Hearts number 2, but like it should be a little bit like Kingdom Hearts. And what I mean by that obviously is whoa, it should have just wrecked everybody. I'm not gonna win this battle. But they should as well as me creating, especially the spin-off, this would be great. As well as them letting you get your own character. What the hell? Yeah, I lost this battle for sure. That is crazy. I don't even know what the hell is going on. But as well as letting them let you pick your own character and create that character to whatever you want them to be, they should also let you build your own ship. Like the gummy ships from Kingdom Hearts, you basically get to build your own ship. They have basic models like, yeah, go ahead and give me a basic model ship for me to fly around in and whatnot, but I can also find parts and stuff and make parts and stuff to build my own ship and do a little bit of, I guess it would be doing too much, but they can do a little bit of intergalactic freaking travel and whatnot. So I can fly around. Like when I'm going to a new planet, whatever, I have to fly to that new planet and travel like how freaking Kingdom Hearts was. You gotta travel through and fight your way through some stuff first. They can obviously make it more realistic instead of childish like the Kingdom Hearts ones. But the Kingdom Hearts thing is dope. That is hands down dope. Like ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Like that gummy shit, I live for some of that. That was just like a I can't remember what game it was, but it was a certain game that had a mini. Oh, Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X with freaking dang, I can't remember the name of it now. What was the name of the freaking the game they played underwater? Like the volcano. Oh, experience. Is that another anomaly? We only got 66% of this. All right, let's. That's the whole thing, but yeah, there was the little spear game they played underneath the water. People would play Final Fantasy just for that, so that's how it was with Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts was a good game, but that jank was dope. All right, we scanned everything. Now let's go. All those quests. Anyways, let's go ahead and dock. We're gonna go ahead and knock out a bunch of these quests. Alright, that was not the Tempest that she does. That was the Normandy. Not Normandy. But yeah, the Normandy. That was the Normandy, the other ship that I picked up. Look. And this whole initiative program, I thought when I was reading the first time, that was supposed to be about the N7 program, basically. I think, at least that was the early scenes of the game, so I'm pretty sure what it was. Like that, I thought this was supposed to be way before Commander Shepard, but I think I was reading something else that's saying like this is something that helped Commander Shepard do what he did. Like it was happening as Commander Shepard was doing his thing.
Pathfinder, is it
like
true?
after between the first and second game or something like that.
We've thought that before. But EOS is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
They've got a Pathfinder again. This is what we do.
And you've done it splendidly.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
Jesus, calm down, nigga.
August Bradley will oversee that. He's the new mayor.
Bradley. I know him. Seems like a good man.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
You welcome, you know. I'm doing it, boo-boo. I'm doing it. Alright. Whoa. Oh boy. I don't remember this. Seems like there's more here. Anyways, let's go talk to this chick. Wait a minute. There's some exploring I can do around here since it wants me to go to a whole different place. Docking area. Vehicle merchant, general merchant.
Got this, got that. Still missing those.
Let's talk to this.
Nice to see you
Make a
again.
mission for me. A little side quest. Nope, no side quest. Just straight to business. The power force and 2 powerful. It's a buy I ain't want. Wanted bonus and more to 1 or more stats when used in development of an item. This charge weapon fire to single shot, 3 damage. What? Remnant decryptation keys can be used to bypass any glyph locked remnant console. Unfortunately, the key is always destroyed in the process. A good bit of titanium. Air barrels. Gonna buy that. I should definitely start using incendiary ammo and stuff like that. We're gonna buy this too. Oh, man. Is that 244 a piece or just for one? I'm about to find out. I'm gonna throw all 100 up there and see what happens. That's $244 a piece. That's ridiculous. Okay. Yep. $244 for a piece of them. Let's deselect this item. No, I want to deselect it. There we go. Yep, not doing that. Plus 2 weight. That brings down just the 3 items. Receiver. Penetration distance. That's pretty good. Bringing my clip size down. I got time for bringing my clip size down. Oh, she got a lot of stuff. I'm not using shotguns yet, but I imagine I probably will be. Graphics, yeah. Display anything. Okay, it's just stuff for me to be and buy, I guess. Well, we're definitely gonna come back and buy some stuff from her, so I can get my Pathfinder, not Pathfinder, but my N7 armor. Let's sell all my my Savage as well. Alright, so after all that's done, I actually got some money back. Let's go this dude.
Oh.
2,000. That blackout. Oh, we definitely gonna go with that blackout. That ain't dope. But anyways, let's go over and let's sell some things because I got a bunch of stuff. Like I don't need 2 piranhas. 2 of these. Let's do it this way. Alright. If I got a disciple 2, I don't think I need a disciple 1, so. Melee weapons. And I'm gonna hold on to this Omni Blade instead just because I can upgrade it. Alright. Got an extra $1,000. Just keep running around. See here. And I really haven't been scanning things. This area is.
Yes?
Nothing. I'm trying to get through. Like, they should have let me walk through there.
How may I assist?
Nah, never mind.
That's all.
It has been my pleasure.
Sitting there just staring at shit. That ain't creepy at all. New location. Culture Center. So I can learn some What is that? Like a Pathfinder dude.
It's an honor to meet you, citizen of Andromeda. My people are the Turians. It will be a privilege to tell you about them.
Okay.
Turians are a highly disciplined race who value service to others.
Okay.
No one places personal needs ahead of the greater whole. Public works serve as a focal point of our society.
Yeah, they're probably gonna change my appearance one more time. Just because, as much as I like the white hair is like, it's not doing it for me with the fade.
Where do you come from?
Turians live on a planet known as Power. The atmosphere's weak magnetic field shaped our evolution to the life form we see today. Our signature carapace, the hard, mysterious shell we see on Turians, is actually metal. It protects us from the intense rays of Power's sun.
What?
What's Turian history like?
The history of my people is proof that peace eventually wins out. Disagreements among species turn into lasting friendships. When Turians first met humans, there was a misunderstanding between us that could have had disastrous consequences. But with patience and restraint, humans and Turians eventually joined together in a mutually beneficial partnership. We look forward to doing the same in Andromeda. The pleasure of meeting you has been mine. One that I hope other Turians will soon enjoy.
I mean, you're a BI, so it's a little different. No, it's like to the Saris.
Welcome, native of Andromeda. My people are known as Asari. It would be my pleasure to tell you about it.
Alright, tell me, Gert.
Okay.
Very well. Asari are the oldest civilized race in the Milky Way galaxy. Among my people, diplomacy and cooperation are prized over war and conflict.
Where do you come from?
Asari come from a planet known as Thesia, which many consider the crown jewel of the Milky Way. It's a thriving world blessed with prosperity and peace, and the center of the largest economy in the galaxy. With the high concentration of element zero on Thesia, Asari evolved powerful biotic abilities. It is considered a hallmark of our species.
Yep.
What's Asari history like?
Thousands of years ago, we played an important role in founding the Citadel Council, the seat of government for our home galaxy. In the ensuing centuries, Asari placed great value on cooperation and collaboration. Many species look to us for leadership and guidance. Due to our lifespan, sometimes reaching 1,000 years of age, we are patient in our decisions and prefer long-term solutions over short-term gains. Farewell. We look forward to forging new bonds with our friends in Andromeda. The wisdom you share is our reward.
Alright, Krogan.
Hi there. Thanks for stopping by. I'm a Krogan. Are you interested in hearing more about my people?
I'm probably the friendliest I've ever heard of Krogan.
Of course you are. You may look scared, but don't let that worry you. It comes from living on a harsh world. We're a species that knows how to thrive, even under the worst conditions.
Where do you come from?
An ugly rock called Tachanka. No sense lying. It's not a planet most people want to visit. We had predators, nasty weather, and not much else. But it gave us our identity, forced us to adapt and evolve. Everything about us is built for survival. How many species do you know that have a pair of spare lungs just in case? Or 4 testicles?
Okay.
What's Krogan history like?
Colorful, you might say. Growing up in our neighborhood, only the toughest survive. That usually amounts to a lot of fighting. You'll hear stories, so no sense covering it up. We once had a great society, but I'm ashamed to say, we squandered it. It's why a lot of Krogan are here in Andromeda now. They're the smart ones, the ones looking for peace and a fresh start.
Okay.
Thanks for chatting. We're all looking forward to meeting our new neighbors.
This is an image of the Citadel, considered the seat of government for many civilized races in the Milky Way galaxy. Here, the Council deliberates on matters of state. It is a champion of the common citizen, eager to help those in need. As with all political institutions in the Milky Way, conflict is rare. Peace and cooperation are the rule of the day.
Uh-huh. Sure, buddy. Solarians.
Greetings, inhabitant of Andromeda. I'm a Solarian. I'd be pleased to tell you more about my species.
Okay.
Solarians are considered one of the brightest scientific minds of the Milky Way. We're known for our quick thinking, technological savvy, and intellectual powers of deduction.
Alright, homeworld.
Where do you come from?
Solarians originate from a world known as Rakesh. It's a tropical planet covered with oceans and rainforests. As an amphibious species, we're at home in Rakesh's lush jungles, but with our technological advancements, we can adapt to nearly any environment. We look forward to studying the wonders of Andromeda and the rich diversity our galaxy has to offer.
What's Solarian history like?
Cooperating with the Asari, we were the second species in the Milky Way to help form a galactic government, the Citadel Council. From time to time, we also guided other species, such as the Krogan, to better channel their natural gifts towards worthy pursuits. It's our belief that the careful application of science and intellect is the key to improving the quality of life for all. It's been my pleasure. Rest assured, the people of Andromeda have nothing to fear from Solarians.
This is an outpost for Milky Way colonists arriving in your galaxy. They come seeking a fresh start in Andromeda, yearning only for a land they can call home. If you encounter an outpost, feel free to drop by and say hello. Your new neighbors are eager to make friends.
Hello there. I'm a human being. If you'd like to know more about my people, just ask.
Sure, tell me, human.
Okay.
Good to hear. Humanity is a diverse species. You may notice different skin colors and religious beliefs among our people. Yet we don't let those differences come between us. We'd rather celebrate our diversity rather than fight over it.
Okay, so all of these dudes are telling lies.
Where do you come from?
Humans come from a planet called Earth. It's a beautiful blue world with everything from oceans to jungles, snowy mountain peaks to deserts. It's also an oasis biological diversity. Scientists calculate Earth contains nearly 9 million unique animal and plant species.
What's human history like?
Humanity is a young people compared to many of the other Milky Way races. We didn't discover spaceflight until much later. But back in age, we make up for with enthusiasm and a pioneer spirit. We'd like to think we can teach our fellow travelers a few new tricks. I'm glad you stopped by. Next time you see a human, ask about ice cream. It's one of the many great things we bring to Andromeda.
Wow. Ice cream, really?
This is Archive Period, one of several ships that made the long voyage from the Milky Way galaxy to Andromeda. The thousands of colonists aboard have come in peace, united by their dream of a better life in your beautiful galaxy. You need not fear. We are all citizens of the universe, eager to be your friend.
I can't talk to her. There we go.
Pathfinder, I'm glad you could stop by. Pardon the dust while we set everything up.
What goes on here?
The Cultural Center is a place where new races we've met can visit and exchange ideas. They can learn more about the Milky Way species, while we foster an air of cooperation and understanding. We're just getting everything ready. Hopefully it won't be long before we have our first visitors.
How did you get this job?
I was a sociologist in the Milky Way. While there were plenty of cultures to study, the books on them had all been written. There was nothing new I could add. So when I heard about the initiative, I signed up right away. The idea of meeting with people, seeing how they've evolved without the types of challenges, I couldn't resist.
Protesters and shit out in this motherfucker.
Have you heard anything about the Ket?
Unfortunately, yes. Now, that's a species we won't be inviting here anytime soon. I'd hoped our encounters would be peaceful, but I suppose that was too much to ask.
Thanks.
Of course, our whole piece will be my friends in the cluster in some way. And when you have a second, check back with me on a favor I'd like to ask. Welcome to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around. We're just getting things
You are looking at an image of the Milky Way, the original system of the colonists now arriving in Andromeda. Home to countless life forms, the Milky Way is a galaxy where friendship and peace are held in the highest regard. Those arriving in Andromeda bring with them the spirit of enlightenment. They look forward to making your acquaintance.
Hey.
Hello there, neighbor.
June Garson.
I'm June Garson, the founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I thought you might like to hear more about our plans.
Okay.
Great. If you're seeing this, it means our Pathfinders have done their job and made new friends in the galaxy. Welcome to the Nexus. But I want to put your mind at ease. Seeing our arms arrive in your neighborhood probably raised some concerns. I'm happy to address them.
What are you planning to do in this galaxy?
Great question. I'd be worried about that too. I can assure you, we have no hostile intentions whatsoever. We're pilgrims who simply want to live in peace. We're eager to learn about new cultures, new ideas, and share our own too. But we understand trust needs to be earned, no matter what galaxy you're in. And the initiative looks forward to doing just that.
Okay.
Why did you leave the Milky Way?
I get that question a lot. Many of us have a deep curiosity that needs to know what else is out there. Our own Milky Way is just one tiny speck in a universe full of mysteries. And speaking for myself, the thought of exploring those mysteries in Andromeda was a call to adventure I could not resist. Thank you for taking the time to listen. On behalf of my fellow Milky Way travelers, we couldn't be more excited about what the future holds for all of us.
That's enough of this. One second. Will you stop popping up YouTube and Yahoo stuff? See what else we got up here.
What's the trouble? I've got power shortages throughout the station. I can't for the life of me find the cause. Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry, please ignore me. You've got way more important things to do.
Power to the Nexus is pretty important. I'm happy to help.
That's great, because I'm at a loss. There are obvious short circuits cropping up all over the place. Pathfinder design might reveal something.
There's a power short here. We can scan the area.
You're right, I could scan the area. And it is right, I do have a bunch of stuff to do, and there's so many places to fucking go around here. It's ridiculous. Oh, it's locked. Also locked. Also locked. Also locked and also locked. It says a power shortage near. So where? Let's see if I can see it without doing the without going to the quest. Seen it, don't worry, I seen it. Come on, stiffness.
Just when I've balanced the air mix, another Yahoo has to come wandering through. Aren't you the Pathfinder? Dr. Campbell, head of hydroponic sciences. Mind the seedlings.
Are you always this rude to people walking in?
Only when a mistake could kill everyone on the Nexus.
What do you mean?
Hydroponics is our air, food, and water. A frail green line between us and oblivion. We almost lost it all during the mutiny. Now it's my responsibility.
If you welcomed people, you'd have more hands to keep everything running.
Quite astute. If you'll forgive me, perhaps I could begin with you. I need samples of Andromeda's plant life. Our own specimens should acclimatize to them. Bring me any plants you find. You'll have a bounty in return, and my thanks.
No problem, brother. Okay, I've scanned some plant lives since then. I mean, in the beginning, so that should have carried over.
Let me know what materials you need and I'll find you something.
Armor merchants.
That's a relief. Thanks for helping out. I owe you one. Hey.
Let's talk to her. Pathfinder armor it is. Let's go ahead and buy the feet and stuff. The initiative on the office XP and stuff. And that shield. Weapon accuracy and damage resistant. Or increase XP. And that shield. Weapon accuracy and damage resistant. I know I got the head on, which is damage resistant and weapon accuracy. That's that shield. Okay. Let's go with initiative legs number 2. I'm pretty sure I can just make the initiative number 2. You know what? I'm not gonna buy it because I can just make that. Alright, weapons dealer.
I don't have much new stock. Sorry.
Okay, I really don't have anything much in stock. Okay, do a little bit more roving around. I think I've seen most of everything. Let me see if that shortage is here. Yeah. Straight up. There's one right over here. Let's go in here. Tech lab.
Another power shortage.
A millennium ago. These remnant fellows probably had the same idea. Wouldn't mind a seismometer.
There's somebody in here to talk to. I can make N7 armor. Which I will do. Might as well go ahead and hit the chest plate too. Okay, can't even remember what I came for. Got mad research data for the Heliox. But I don't really care to make any of their stuff here. It's not like I can equip it on my... That'd be great too if I can equip stuff like that on my partners. Like basically everybody comes with a default set of equipment and whatnot. but it can all be changed by me putting more stuff on it. Robinson is helping for flip. Tell me same rate of fire down. Fire plasma bolts that travel in a ballistic arc, explode on impact, and create an additional explosion nearby. Charge weapon to fire more projectile. It's actually not bad. Augmentations. Charges weapon projectile seeking bolts. That's dope too. Let's skip that and this. Beams. Pew, pew. Because I heard this equalizer. I heard this is pretty good, which I'm gonna wind up using that eventually. Let's go to development, because developing a weapon is going to unlock one of the missions that I have to do, and developing a piece of armor is going to unlock one of the missions that I have to do. Or the Pathfinder armor, to be specific. Show me what you're looking for. Save me, I'm wrong. I think we just wind up keeping it, doing it through doing the streaming like this instead of pre-recording the videos. At least for this, the pre-recording works if I want to do less than an hour of video. But obviously this video is an hour and 25 minutes, like you see. So if I want to do over an hour video, it doesn't work out. Now, first of all, where's my Pathfinder chest? Number one. Why don't I even have it unlocked? That's the thing that's killing me. Why don't I even have Pathfinder chest 1 unlocked? I know I don't have it made already. So that's a question for me. Like, where the ham sandwich is my Pathfinder number 1 chest. Maybe it's part of the storyline to get it or something. I could make some pieces of things, I know. I could make some pieces of the N7 armor. Maybe
Hello,
somebody to talk
Pathfinder.
to.
A moment?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I have a math problem. Some vital equations that only a mind like Sam's could solve. They concern strange transmission patterns in the Scourge. Perhaps random noise, perhaps not.
Okay.
Sam likes new experiences. It'll be an opportunity to encounter math homework.
Given the complexity and the security implications, I recommend transferring the equations directly into SAM node. I have them on an optical storage disk for you.
I'll see if I have time.
Thank you, Pathfinder. Please thank Sam as well.
One arc Hyperion. Hyperion, I mean. Hyperion, that's retarded. Okay. Let's go. Look, that door doesn't open. Investigate points of failure.
Welcome back.
Another power short.
And last one. What? How? What the? Okay, jump back up there. This is ridiculous. Run. Why is there gonna be no DLC for this game? That actually hurts my poor little soul. What's this? Wait a minute. Is this a different layer? Is he on a different? God damn it! Come back to the mount. He's definitely not on a different layer. He's on that layer. Why don't it just tell me what it is? That's annoying. Let me go back real quick. No, not to the Tempest. Oh, can't go that way yet. Great. Oh my gosh, so much stuff. Okay. Let's pop, lock, and drop it through here, shall we? Okay. Oh, she went to the wrong thing. Wait, the ham? No, that's right. Open up. Alright, Cryo Bay. Hibernation deck. Operations. Let's go to operations. We'll go to Hyperion later. When it comes to you. Oh, walking up and saying like a B, like a G, a B. What the hell is a B? My name is Sheikh Zilla. To my ruler.
Plus they bagged a dozen Ket in their last engagement. No casualties. Hey, Ryder, I'd like a moment.
Yes? Lieutenant Sayax, right?
That's me. I'm putting together Apex strike teams to protect the people and assets you're setting up out there. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against, and could benefit from your experience.
Start with education.
I'll have Sam upload our insights on the Ket, Remnant, and Outlaw forces we've encountered.
Thanks. You'll see. Apex will make a difference. Weekly injury report.
Alright. Success on level up. That's my new party. Ooh, another success and level up. This one's still going. It's another hour of that. Alright, this might not pan out well. 81% chance and 25% chance. Of course you have a 25% chance because you're on level 4. Alright, so we're gonna do this with you. 86% chance. That's like those eyes. And then you have a 25% chance, but either way we're gonna do it. So boom. Let's open up some boxes, shall we? We got some data, some Milky Way data. We got some item loot, a widow, uncommon sniper rifle, some credits, some low credits, some material, some more material, silver wise, and some more credits. Alright, that's all of that. Alright. Let me see if you got anything new to say since we found that planet.
No news on the Turian Ark yet. Or is this militia business?
Nope, you got nothing to say to me.
Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Let's go. There's 2 circuit things here. Let's go ahead and investigate these circuit things, man.
An animal did this?
Affirmative. I am able to track it.
Who the fuck are you, Davis?
Pathfinder. Wow. I'm Davis Carr, Helios News Service. Maybe you've heard my voice over the vids. I'm trying to file a story right now, but hey.
HNS, huh? Where are the rest of you?
I had an editor, but it's crazy out here. Now, beyond a freelancer or two, I'm it. All that stands between freedom and tyranny, or something. I haven't had much sleep.
It must be difficult to set up a broadcast from scratch.
Well, it's easy. Beyond the lack of staff, resistant authorities, and constant technical glitches. Still, I'm getting there. May have an honest-to-goodness source in Nexus Security, if she ever calls me back.
Who's your source?
No journalist worth their salt will ever give that out.
Worth their salt.
Who pays for you to do this?
Technically, HNS is an arm of
The
the
whole
initiative,
worth their salt thing.
we serve the public.
Salt used to be a very hot
Sometimes
commodity.
the higher-ups try and tell us what to broadcast, TAN especially, but we decide what to run and how to run it.
Because it is used for everything,
Causes
for
friction,
storage
but
and stuff.
At least I can live with myself.
Storing your food. That is.
Were you a journalist back in the Milky Way?
I was. Sort of. Only had a couple internships under my belt. Good places, though. The New Star Chronicle even sent me to Mars for a week. The plan was just to work as a reporter out here. Then the uprising happened. We got a little too close. My editor was killed. TAN blamed our broadcasts for stirring unrest. It was bullshit. Now all I want to do is keep going.
TAN's pretty annoying. From what I'm getting from a lot of people. Oh, this is not about to be a good battle for me. I messed up. I'm on my phone too, playing Brave Frontier. It's a pretty good game. You really don't have to do much of anything because it does everything for you. But I didn't goof.
Hey, Ryder, before you go, I hate to ask, but
Come on, please. Both of y'all did y'all moves. Nope, neither one of y'all did. Yep, we lost. Great. Thanks. Appreciate it.
if I send receivers to your ship, would you mind placing them on some
We could have
planets?
won this.
It'll help get news out to even the most far-flung colonists.
Oh my gosh, why didn't you do it? You still had a chance.
What do you need from me exactly?
I'm digging up good stories here, but not a lot of people beyond the Nexus can hear them. Our long-distance transmitter sends package data between ships, and even planet-side, provided there's a receiver on the other end. I need someone to place receivers and boost our signal. We only have a few, so they need to go on planets with people.
Sure, I'll do it.
Okay, Davis. I'll help you get set up.
Great. Just place a receiver near an outpost, and they'll get our reports.
When it comes to you. Should be the last one. First of all, let's talk to the old boy.
I hear you went down to Eos. Did you find anything to help my case?
An enemy blast to the back killed the chief. Your shot missed.
What? You're kidding me. Thank the spirits. This is great.
Hold on there. The Chief's Omni-tool recorded you over the body. Sam, playback.
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock. Shit.
Not only did you think you killed him, you meant to.
But you just said I didn't, so it doesn't matter, right? The conviction will have to be overturned. The
Technically,
sentence thrown out.
yes. But it's what Tan
Director
decides.
Tan will determine what's to be done. You did try to cover it all up.
Look, I'm sorry I lied, but if my shot missed, I'm innocent. Plain and simple.
We'll see about that.
I mean, I'm kind of with him, plain and simple. He might have meant to do it, but he didn't do it. Yeah, he wanted to kill him, but he didn't kill him, and that's all. That's solid facts right there, and we have the facts. I wanted you dead, but I missed because I'm a shitty fucking shot.
How many times have I told you this story? Wait, what? You keeping count?
Oh, the creature.
Pathfinder, I believe you found the culprit responsible for the power shortages.
Alert Professor Herrick to come secure it.
Capturing it would be better. Found it. Alright, so that quest is done. Let's see what the fuck Dark is doing. And then we'll talk to Kesh. Is it not gonna let us talk to him? Okay, there you go.
Ryder, can you believe this place?
One space station, slightly dented.
You should have seen it a year ago. It was more than just dented. Anyway, thanks for bringing me on. Tan can't kick me off the station now, and it's been nice seeing my granddaughter again.
The two of you seem close.
It's been Kesh and me against the galaxy the moment I got her. Well, maybe not as much now, but it sure was early on.
Alright, Kesh. What you got new for me?
Oh, sorry, comms breaking down. Probably wiring. Try again later? Alright, divert some power from the lower decks.
What about the reports Federal?
Ignore them. He can't complain to number 8 about what he doesn't know. If he bothers you, let me know. I'll drop by for a chat. Good job on the outpost. Maybe Addison will let you know.
What do you mean?
She's been pretty upset about not having an initiative outpost established yet. Understandable, if you ask me. I'm just glad she's got work to focus on now.
Nothing more for now.
Good luck out there.
Oh, Rick and Morty.
I'll send an engineer to your office as soon as possible. In the meantime, I sent you some courier instructions. Try that.
Okay. Plenty of missions around here. Alright, Addison, talk it up.
You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
Tell me, what is what?
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
It's how the initiative was designed to support the Pathfinder. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be bought out. Want more focus on research, like on prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
These bitches tripping. I'm just reading some stuff. Director Tan. Let's go back to the journal. Yes, I did level up. Yes, I'm aware. I'm gonna definitely go to the Sam node too. What else do I have to do here? I still gotta talk to this dude. Or chick. Whatever.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute?
That was
Ryder,
easy.
isn't it? Kerry Tvessa, freelance vidmaker. This is Hakim, my producer. I could use your help.
What are you looking for?
Director Tans asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation, paint rainbows over our problems. But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
That's very noble.
Nice to see someone so devoted to her work.
That's kind. Sometimes the camera makes people shy away from me.
That's a shame.
So that's what I need. The truth, I mean. Someone needs to record the history we're making.
Maybe a crisis is the time for hope, rather than hard truths.
That was Tan's angle. But if we pretend everything's fine, who does that truly serve? The heart of my documentary will be an interview series. I was hoping you'd take part. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
What the ham?
You don't mind treading on the initiative director's toes?
What would he do? Pool funding we don't have? I'm game if you are.
Definitely. If it's for Tan,
okay.
I'm gonna
Interview
get
away.
that food.
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still isn't finished. Arcs are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't
This is the
plan.
thing about these interviews. They
Our
always get
leadership
to some
describes these
crazy
as
nonsense and try to fuck you
unanticipated
over.
issues. Would you agree?
For pioneers, yes,
All
it is.
expeditions have to deal with supplies, enemies, or hell, just getting lost. We'll deal with all of them. We just need time.
Tan will love that. But if that's your take, that's what goes in. Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. But you can bet I'll have more questions later.
Trust
This
me.
was more fun than I expected.
Trust me, it wasn't for Tan.
You were great. I'll get to work editing.
It was just for, that's the more realistic fucking answer. Yeah, it's not the best that happened, but we gotta be, you gotta be real here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be real here. Come on, too. Is this the one that gives me more? No, this is not the one that gives me more hosters. Find out which one gives me more hosters. Combat Fitness. Yep. when it comes to you. That's good. But we're gonna wait. Why do they only get 2 points? Shouldn't they get 4 as well? We'll wait for y'all to. Widow. You know that I could use somebody. You know that I could use somebody. Someone like you. Oh. Gotta speak to her assistant. I'm gonna put it on 2 and see with the ham sandwich. Where's Edison's assistant? Up here. What have you got for me, brother?
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Brecker, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
Whoa, that seems like too much.
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we are doing. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure success. Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost, what we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can do.
Teenage, how are we talking? Girls who are teenagers. Do you like teenage girls? When you say teenage, how are we talking?
How are you measuring thresholds?
Girls who are
It's based on resource estimates and general stability, a metric of acceptable scope and risk. The more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accommodate, the more the initiative can do for you. Simplest explanation, the more you do, the more room we have to grow.
So, I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
Absolutely. But there's an order to things, a lines of support. You can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs, and eggs won't give you steak. Except people, how all our lives begin.
My name is Mark and I don't know you.
All right, Brecker. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Wait, what? What just happened?
We await your first application of AVP, Pathfinder.
Just access the interface.
Okay. Okay, let's see how we supposed to do this. AVP is at level 2. Trade the life force order. Yep, trade is a life order. Let me look at this stuff. That's good. I like that. Okay, shares around established 4 stations. Prices on buying and selling items, that'll be good. Okay. This one I like. So let's deploy a pile block. Confirm. Points investment is reversible. Wait, first of all, how many points do I even have? I don't even know how many points I have to even do this. Whatever, let's do this and see what changes. Okay. I have no idea how this even works. Because I don't even know how many points I have. There's nothing saying how many points I have. Okay. It only lights up. It only lights up when I have a point. Got it.
Pathfinder, AVP leveling continues as per your directions. And of course, the interface remains accessible for any future adjustments. Sweet protocol and the process. Now we're living.
I have a specific person I want brought out of cryo.
Name and designation is available.
That's it? You'll just do it?
Nowhere in my job description does it say, argue with the Pathfinder. That said, I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there will be no doubt that you're responsible.
Let's keep this between us. Here's the info.
Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
What the ham sandwiches happened? Okay, the Nexus just leveled up. Okay, 1 second. I don't know who this is. Alright, my life insurance people calling to do the examination. Each time the Nexus levels up, you can awaken a new group of settlers from cryosleep. Different groups will offer varied gameplay benefits. New options will become available as you increase abilities across the cluster. Okay. I woke up a scientist, I believe, so... But I wasn't what I was really
Pathfinder?
looking at. I got some aluminum and stuff. I didn't even get that.
What's your take on the state of the initiative?
Please consult the AVP interface. It has a thorough breakdown of your progress.
And your personal opinion?
Your progress thrills me. Make my job obsolete, Pathfinder. I dare you.
Why'd you join the initiative?
I was a teacher. A good life. I could see the positives and negatives right through to the end.
You did the math and it said, come to Andromeda?
No. I just didn't like being able to see the end. Here, I don't have a clue what tomorrow will bring. It feels more like living.
That's actually a pretty good way of looking at things, bro.
Another time.
Pathfinder.
Game stopped playing games too, because I got some things on game. What mission am I on right now? Because I didn't highlight the mission, so it highlighted the mission for me. Viability press, trying to test its viability. Sure, okay. EOS is 80% complete. 1, 2, 3. So there's 4 more planets I can go to. Andromeda's viability points represent the collective integrity of your colonization efforts in Andromeda. Earn MVP points by scouting planets, making allies, defeating threats, repairing damaged environments, and other actions that make Helios a better home. Earn enough AVP points, and the Nexus level will increase, allowing you to awaken more colonists from the cryo stage. Once you have earned a Nexus level, go to the cryopod link-up in the Nexus Ops or the research room of the Tempest to choose which pod you want to open. Planetary viability. The AVP in the Nexus level represents the overall. Okay, I'm reading this myself. Okay, Most words along the tailstones. Okay, so got it. Okay, that's what it is. I gotta wake somebody up. Let's go ahead and talk to fucking Knucklebutt since we over here.
Hello, Pathfinder. Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey Ryder, Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Let's hold off on the celebration.
Yeah, we're gonna change
hope.
Ryder up some more.
Oh, there's no need for modesty.
I usually like the white hair and stuff on my characters and things, and stuff like that or whatever. I always put the white hair. But it just looks bad with this cut. I like this cut, but I don't like the hair. So
Your vision of
we're gonna change it. Maybe make him a red head in some kind of way. What?
Due respect, Director Tan, but you don't know me.
Oh, I think I do. Your ingenuity speaks for itself, Ryder. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall.
Yeah, this food is
Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
It wouldn't have been possible without my crew. They're a talented bunch.
I'm gonna take away these scars too, because these scars are just fucking retarded on
Careful,
this guy.
you'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder's support.
I have concerns about your decision on Eos Rider. An outpost full of scientists won't do us much good if they can't attack.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help feed our people.
And we could argue about it all day long.
Either way, somebody's gonna argue about
The
it.
decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Kett are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
I don't need your fucking permission, bro.
I wasn't really asking for it.
Of course. I support that kind of enthusiasm.
Right.
This motherfucker just really wants to be in charge. Oh, level up again. He needs to calm down.
Ryder, this is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your sister, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Med Bay.
Will do.
A reminder, you have AVP outstanding.
Right. Have to talk to Addison's assistant about viability perks. Sounds useful.
Force core is here. The military stuff, she's gonna be here. So we got the Normandy.
The whole mood of the Nexus has changed since Eos. You really can feel it. New outpost, a Pathfinder's help, people waking up. It's a fresh start.
Can't relax yet. The initiative still has a lot of promises to keep.
And that's on us. But it's damn good to know we're on the right track.
Juice.
Ryder, you're off to a promising start. I meant what I said. You are a symbol now of hope that things will get better. Though I worry about this terraforming network. What do we really know about it?
It's like nothing we've ever seen. It's clear somebody had big plans for this cluster.
But who?
Not sure yet, but at least we're on the trail.
Did you have some other business?
Director, I checked out that murder. Nilken didn't do it, but there's proof that he meant to.
This is unfortunate. We're trying to give the people a sense of stability, leadership they think they can count on. And we're setting precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this, a convicted murderer who didn't commit the murder.
Justice is complicated, brother.
These things are almost never black and white.
I know. If we suppress the evidence and uphold the conviction, we're banishing a man for a crime he technically didn't commit.
Exactly.
If we throw the conviction out, we're freeing a man who tried to take matters into his own hands, then covered it up. Your investigation complicated this. You should take responsibility for the outcome. Do we still exile him for murder?
Nah, I think we released him. I know he meant to, but he also meant to at a good cause in a way. I mean, nothing really justifies it. I obviously don't give a fuck about people killing people, but they were gonna die down there if they didn't get back, and his partner didn't want to send them back, probably for the sake of research or something fucking scientists love to do, whatever, because everything is for the sake of research. But what does the research matter if you die down there and it doesn't get back? So he took matters into his own hand and tried to kill him so they can get back, and they did get back. Only one person died. He tried to kill him, but he missed, and somebody else killed him. But he still had intentions on killing him. But I'm gonna release him.
It was crazy down there, life and death. But his shot didn't kill Reynolds. We have to let him go.
You're a bottom line type of person. I hope we don't regret it.
I hope so too.
So be it. He will do community service for his role in the chaos. But he's a free man. Well, at least we'll have the sordid business behind us.
Give me that experience. To the Sam node. Alright, we're gonna get to the Sam node and we're gonna upload this, and then we're gonna call that it for this video. This has been 2 hours so far, which means it's gonna take a good amount of time for this video to get uploaded. Well, actually, no, it's not, because it's a live stream to YouTube, so I don't gotta worry about that. That's when I make the video, so I can wait for the upload. This is a live stream, so we all good. Still gonna end it though, because I'm pretty sure nobody just wants to sit here and watch 2 hours of this video. This ain't a Mortal Kombat video or something. Oh my gosh, I got another phone call. Wait a minute, I don't know that number. Actually, I think I've seen this number a bunch of times. I think that's a freaking telemarketer number. If they call back, then I'll pick up.
It's you.
Oh Jesus, what do you want, lady?
You, Pathfinder. I have a word or two for you.
Is there a problem?
Your father is my problem. He's everyone's problem. We're all paying for Alec Ryder's ego. He preyed on Jean Garson's trusting nature and bulldozed us to this godforsaken place. Now she's dead, and we'll all soon follow.
This might be my dad's mess, but I will clean it up.
Talk about ego. You're no different from him. You think you could do this all yourself. Go to hell, Pathfinder.
I really don't care about you being angry. And I definitely never said I was gonna do this by myself. Because I said I will clean it up doesn't mean I don't have help to help me clean it up. Calm your damn fucking tits. Yeah, unnecessary anger.
Welcome back, Ryder.
Dr. Andromeda at the tech lab sent some equations for you to solve.
I'm ready.
Transferring them now. Have fun. Hey, what the? Sam!
Malicious code detected. Please stand by.
Sam?
Attempting to countermand malicious code. Please stand by.
Is there anything I can do? Sam! Is that another malfunction, or... Sam, you trying to show me something? Okay, I think I got it. Sam, talk to me!
Hello, Pathfinder. Please initialize the console to restore normal operations.
Sam, what happened?
The equations contain a Trojan horse program, a virus, specifically targeted to sever our connection and render me helpless. Reconnecting would be impossible.
Okay.
You'd need a crack AI programmer to create a virus like that.
Yes. Only my unique adaptions prevented permanent damage.
Unlock the door. Let's head to the tech lab and see what Dr. Aradana has to say.
Okay, that was gonna be the end, but I can't let that shit slip past me. We're gonna go to this, confront this fucking hoe bag, and then we'll do after that. Okay. People playing on phones and stuff. The number that called me, I called it back, and then, of course, they didn't know who called. I'm like, hey, somebody called me from this number? No. I'm like, no, you called me from this number. You might have dialed the wrong number, but you definitely called me from this number. No, it wasn't me. I hope you found who called you. I'm like, all right, not playing this game. You definitely called me from the number. You just probably called the wrong number, which is easily something you can just say, oh, my bad, didn't mean to call this number, or whatever the case may be. Let's get back to the docking bay and do this, and then we'll be done with this video. Well, I should have known that wasn't a freaking, that wasn't a, like a telemarketer call. Because if it was, what would have happened was it would have rung once and then automatically hung up. And those calls you don't want to call back. Because that basically is letting them know that this number is a working number and they can keep calling it. Alright. Mother. Come here, girl.
Welcome, Pathfinder. Did Sam solve the equations I sent?
Solve them? They almost brought down Sam Node.
The equations contained a virus designed to target artificial intelligence.
You think Never. I abhor violence against any life, organic or synthetic.
Then how did the virus find its way into your equations?
Perhaps my files were altered or replaced. But why?
I've seen a lot of down with AI sentiment lately. Graffiti, complaints to Tan. Perhaps someone took the next step.
Why would anyone hate artificial intelligence?
Synthetic life has different needs and motivations. It can be mysterious and powerful. Many fear what is not understood.
Everything's uncertain. Maybe they just want to feel safe.
Attacking Sam is bold, though. I wonder if there have been similar incidents.
The EI kiosk was busted this morning.
I can look around.
Oh, Jesus. Anyways, let me get back to the main part first. We go ahead and nice overlook. Okay. That is going to be it for today's video. Thank you for coming to the Wolf's Den. Thank you for being a member of the Wolf Pack. And if you're not a member of the Wolf Pack, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, because I would really appreciate that, and it would really help me out in future videos. So come back next time for video number 12 on our journey through Mass Effect Andromeda with the Greiwolph. And with that being said, Greiwolph out.